Do it.
Yes, sir. GECV is back. Proud to present Blackseed. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing excellent. Man, I appreciate the time. Appreciate the time.
You are more than welcome. How's life treating you at the moment?
Man, I'm good, man. Everything is excellent today, this beautiful Saturday.
You're looking rather chilled. Is it 4:20 already, yeah?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Let's jump straight in, man. Where are you from?
I'm from Buffalo, New York, 716.
Bills fan, yeah?
Die hard. I'm jumping on tables. I'm jumping on tables.
Your latest release, 716, 716, 716. You have a little play of it, man. Feeling this one, you know. Have you got a tag team?
That's just me.
Just you?
It's me.
Kill and leave the bones laying next to me. MacGyver, one knife in the book of matches. If the niggas want your life, then come and snatch it. Bad bugs from the pissy mattress. Tell them 8-ball niggas stay in the corner pocket. You never had an 8-ball on the corner.
In the corner, stop it.
Never had an 8-ball on the corner, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Is it still a hustle, the day-to-day thing, or are you solely focused on your music?
I'm just on the music, man. You know,
in that position.
I'm just on the music, man. Right now, man, it's critical for me. You know, it's like it's crunch time. I hear a lot of people say, like, I do it for fun. I'm good in life. If I never make it to the top and I never be the best, you know what I'm saying, I'm still good. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. I want it.
It's about time I heard somebody say that, you know.
All of it.
And rightly so. I mean, right now in New York, I think it's actually there for somebody to come along and actually stamp their mark on it and take it. Do you agree?
I agree. I want that shit, man. Everything.
Is it strong at the minute in New York, would you say?
Yeah, I think it's strong. I think everybody, you know, they getting a pen together. The pen game is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It used to be about the club. Now you can put your pen and, you know, still do some things with the pen and get in the club as, you know.
Is it working out with regards to when you put your music on a media platform like Spotify, Apple Music? Is that paying off? Is it viable?
You got to figure out how to market and promote it. And when you figure out how to market and promote it, and you figure out how to put your money into it, not be scared of your money, you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself first. You bet on anybody, I'm gonna bet on me. So you're gonna blow money anyway. So if you put all the money in it, go broke, you know what I mean? Lights might get cut off. They might try to report a car. Man, it's okay. You know?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the only person in life.
Yeah, you got to bet on yourself, and you got to understand the business. I've been trying to figure out the business. That's where I'm at, right? That's where I'm at, like trying to figure out the business. Like,
are you micromanaging every single project from start to finish, lyrically, beat, video? Like the latest video you put out with this track on YouTube is just, it's the point.
The 716 video that you're watching, shout out to my brother AK Reed. We did the video, he edited the video. So, you know, I really don't have too much to do with the editing process. I just do the video, I rap the video like I'm at a show. You know how it go. Do it 20, 30, 40 times. You know what I'm saying? Until whatever they feel they want to have, they have. And the rest of the project is, you know, that's their art. So whatever art you see on the video, that's his art.
Are you still enjoying it as much now as when you first started?
I think it's a obsession now.
Oh, good answer.
It's an obsession now. You know,
Always,
before
constantly.
it's an obsession. I can't even explain it.
Okay, yeah.
You feel me?
The look on your face says it all, my brother. Perfect.
Man, it's an obsession right now.
Wake up in the morning.
Like I got
Excellent. I like it.
right.
I saw your videos of your show in Atlanta. Is that your first show since getting this COVID out of the way? Is that your first moving back onto the stage?
Yeah.
How much did it hurt being away?
It hurt me a lot because I think, man, I was doing shows 5,000-6,000 people.
Yeah.
COVID came around. I mean, obviously the crowds ain't coming out because of COVID, you know? Like I think I was on a roll when I was going city to city, state to state in 18, 19. You know, my last show was in 20. Like
Yeah, that
in
again,
March.
sorry.
My last show was in 2020. You know what I'm saying? But
For some
it's fucking
artists,
COVID.
yeah, for some artists, that window is small, isn't it? You could miss that because of COVID just destroy you.
Man, that COVID, like, but you can't blame it on COVID. Like I can blame it on COVID, you know? I can really blame it on COVID. We can talk about COVID and say, but it was a lot of opportunities before COVID that,
Yeah.
you know, you should have took advantage of. So that's why the obsession is there, you know, because it's like you should have been taking advantage of different things. And I didn't take advantage of different things. And I understand I did. So now it's like, you gotta get to work. Make sure, make it happen. You know, no excuses. You lost the Super Bowl. Get right. You know?
Did you have any kind of like? It's something I've been asking a couple of artists when they've been on. Do you have any kind of anxiety before you go on stage, or is it just
No.
good nerves?
No. Yo, I practice my show so much, and I'm beyond ready to get on the stage. That's the best part of the music when you on the stage. That's where I can separate myself from you.
Yeah.
You can't do like I do. You probably drink before the show, smoke before the show, probably don't practice before the show. I don't get high, drink, none of that kind of.
Yeah, like, I don't drink or smoke either. Me.
No, I don't. Yeah, so like, I'm right. I'm ready. So the show is my best attribute to hip hop.
In terms of your back catalogue, what have you got available?
Say that one more time.
In terms of back catalogue, where is your music available?
I got it on I got it on Apple Music. It's on, Spotify. Obviously, it's on Spotify.
Yeah.
YouTube, go subscribe, Pajame, Pagame, Pajame Entertainment.
Quick fire round. You ready?
I'm ready.
Wu-Tang Clan or Quest?
Oh, Wu-Tang.
Why?
I'm a diehard Wu-Tang. There's nothing better than Wu-Tang.
West Side Gun or Conway?
West Side Gun.
Oh, good answer. Black Rob or Jadakiss?
Jadakiss.
Onyx or MOP?
Onyx.
Oh, good answer. I agree with that as well, my man. Benny the Butcher's first album, that My First Brick, or Benny the Butcher on steroids?
Benny the Butcher, My First Brick.
Tough answer. I actually quite like Tanner Talk as well.
And Benny the Butcher, My First Brick, because my lady really liked it, and we was going through some shit. Listen, hold on. We was going through some shit at the time, not me and her together, but we was going through some shit and we was getting through it together. We was in a struggle, and we listened to My First Brick all the time. Dirty Needles, we used to put on repeat with Butch and Conway. We used to put Dirty Needles on repeat. We was going through. We were living on Candler Road in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We was living in a dirty ass hotel, fucking dope fiends, all that. You know what I'm saying? And it resonated with what we was going through. Dirty Needles. My first brick. We was living in a fucking hotel on Candler Road, fucked up in Atlanta. Like, yo, shout out to Atlanta, because man, this is home too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was.
Could you believe we just pulled that one out of the bag?
Oh man, I can't believe you pulled that one out the bag. It was like, yo, you was with us in the back of the trunk, but you don't know me, so you couldn't have pulled it out the trunk. But that's real. That's real. Hey, that's real. I could pull my lady out here and say, yo, we was listening to Dirty Needles, my first brick. That's one of her favorite joints.
Wow, that's crazy. What music did you grow up on?
Slick Rick, Ice-T.
Oh, Slick Rick Behind Bars, one of my all-time favorite albums. That.
Roxanne Shante.
Good call.
MC Light. Queen Latifah, NWA. You know.
Do you remember your first performance or your first time you actually put lyrics down on a beat? I mean, the game's changed some, hasn't it? Since
my first performance was my first performance was at my 8th grade graduation party.
How old would that be? About 16, 15?
18. No, I was 14, 14 maybe, 13, 14.
13, yeah, 8th grade, 13. Same as my kids now, my son.
Yeah, my first show with 50 or 60, 70 people was my 8th grade graduation, but I freestyled the whole thing.
Do you remember any of it?
No. The words? I freestyled. It was off the top. I rap, but I really wasn't like concentrating on writing. I always just freestyle. You feel me?
I feel you. Yeah, it's the best way to
go. So you got to get like that. That's just late. That's being lazy sometimes too.
Have you got an actual formula that you work to? An actual set formula you work to, regards to lyrics, to the beat, to what's your process?
No, I'm not telling my process.
Fair enough. Is it that special?
Right. I'm not telling my process. My process, I just developed a new process that I felt like
not been heard before.
Yeah, I'm not divulging that.
How would the guys that you work with, the team that you work with, how would they describe you?
Passionate, hungry, determined, asshole.
There has to be a little bit of that involved, doesn't it? Really.
Right, asshole. Right.
Are you in album mode? Are you in the studio at the minute?
I mean, yo, you know what, man? Fuck, man. I get so many beats every day. I get so many people want to say, yo, where my verse at? Where my verse at? Where my verse at? And I'm like, yo, where the hell is this attention coming from? Like, people don't, it's like, I don't got the bag. You see what I'm saying? I don't got the bag. I ain't really, but I'm like, yo, my email, my Instagram, my DMs fucking jumping. So it's like, who is these people? Sometimes I don't know none of these people. I still, you know, get the obligation out. But it's like, I'm never in a mode where I can like, it's just like I'm working. I don't even know about an album mode. I'm just working. And if I get enough songs together, we can, like, I got enough songs in the computer to put out something tomorrow. I got album covers right now. I can put out something right now, you know?
Is your artwork all done?
I got shit from years ago that I purchased for artwork for my albums. I got album titles, everything. It gotta make sense.
All the artwork is really getting expensive nowadays.
It's expensive, but you know what? That's just part of it. That's part of it. When I try to put something up on YouTube or whatever, and they say you ain't got no artwork, I didn't know what that was. You know?
Must admit, I do struggle still with the tech side of things myself.
Yeah, I didn't know, but it's a blessing that people know how to like sit down and have time to do that, because We ain't got time to think about no artwork. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a shame as well, the fact that it's nowadays, like I say, it's only that one photo, the one picture. I miss a CD inlay. I miss that. I miss going to the
Yeah,
store, buying a CD and actually opening that
I
inlay,
know.
looking at all the who did
Yeah,
what,
we
who wrote.
still, you know, I still keep CDs on me. Maybe you need to matter of fact, maybe you need to DM me, man. I need to send one out to you.
They're not dead as far as I'm concerned. It's something that I miss. I mean, hopefully, you know, like vinyl's come full circle. Maybe come, you know, a few years down the line, we'll be back in vogue again. But yeah, rock our CDs, my man.
Right.
What's next for you?
Just getting my business together, man. Like I think I got formulas that's undeniable to me, but just making sure I get my business together. That's just next for me, man. You know, shout out to my brother Dave. You know, shout out to Ramsey. Ramsey put this together for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, just making sure I learn from mistakes. That's what's next for me, man. Just learning. You know, like the music part, man. I get so many people send me music and want to do music. Like it's time for another level to it though. And once I can put it together, then that's next.
Is it still that same scenario where people are expecting your time for free?
Yeah, but I know how to say no, but at the same time, I know how what we doing is about hip hop though. It's not about me or it's not about the money.
There is the culture,
Uh,
isn't there, to consider?
yeah, it's about a culture. So I know like I can be selfish and start something about a couple dollars, or I can do it for the culture and then it'll be a bigger prize at the end. So I just think about the bigger prize, you know. I love hip hop, bro. I know you do too. That's why
Oh,
we here. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
everything, means everything to me. I can't live without it. I mean, it's just something that's
Right.
like you say, the obsession that you have. It's a
Obsessed.
constant, and I kind of missed. I interviewed for many years before, and then I stopped for a few years, and it's only this recent venture where I've come back out again and been on YouTube. It just used to be handwritten in magazines and even on social media, but without a shadow of a doubt, this is the way to go, to actually be face to face with you guys.
Right.
Something as well that there's not enough people trying to do this, to actually speak to independent artists. And there's that much quality, there is quality music out there. Like you say, what do you think right now? I mean, what's currently in the current mainstream of hip hop? It ain't right
Right.
for what's on the outside looking in.
Right.
You agree?
I agree. But I've been learning to try to see their angle because I know like
For sure.
it gotta be a change. Like even within a genre, it's still some type of change. So I can't be too selfish and be like, you know, they kind of music, they craft. It's a craft, it's an art. I
Yeah.
had a friend tell me it's never whack music. I had a friend back in the day. He said, yo, you can't say somebody when they rapping and they writing is whack. Because I said something one time. I said, yo, that's whack. He said, you can't say that. He didn't know the person, and the person he probably would never meet him. And it was like on a DVD, somebody from somewhere out of town. And I'm like, oh, that's whack. He said, you can't say that. He said, that's their art, that's their craft. That's what they choose to put their work into.
That's
You know what I'm
fair enough.
saying? Yeah. So I you know, some of it just don't sound like they working hard at it though, you know? And I think that's where you get at it. I think that's where you like, I don't think they working hard at it. And I think
And
that's what
they're
I
hitting
think
the
that,
mark once.
right, right,
There's
right. I
no
think that's
long.
where we disappointed at. I think we hear big and punting like, yo, they worked hard on it. And I think you hear something else now and you're like, they didn't really work hard on that, like how they did, you know? So I respect what you're trying to, I respect what everybody get, what they trying to say.
Yeah, I actually see the point of view now. What your friend was saying, that everybody's craft should be respected regardless of genre, regardless of the content, I suppose.
Right. Absolutely.
What do you feel like coming? We're just coming out of winter time. Obviously, you've got your new release coming out now. You're going to be promoting this new track. have you got something in the pipeline for shows coming up in the early spring?
I don't have nothing. I mean, I mean, honestly, right now, I was doing the Conway tour. That's the last thing I did, you know? And right now, it's just like I gotta like figure some things as far as shows go. I need shows, and you know, I'm constantly on the road trying to, you know, I obviously I done been on the road with Benny, I've been on the road with Conway. So it's like I gotta figure another way. I can't constantly just take that path. Even though that was a path I wanted to take because they from Buffalo, I'm from Buffalo. I know them, I love them, so I wanted to take that path. But I just gotta figure out, you know, take it back and say, let me contact 10 cities, 20 cities, and try to do my own thing. So
Where did
that's
you
where I need
enjoy?
to get to.
Where did you enjoy performing the most while you've been on tour with Conway?
Mm.
Where did you,
Atlanta. Atlanta was the flyest.
was it
Atlanta was
something
the
good,
fly,
like personal?
Atlanta was the flyest. I know. I mean, besides, I live in Atlanta, so besides Atlanta, I will really say Detroit.
Good city to be in for music, that man.
Yeah, I live in
Hell of an
Atlanta, so I
atmosphere.
can't say Atlanta. So any place I've been on the road, you know, whatever city, I think Detroit was the dopest. I did it a few times. As an underground artist, you gotta do them cities. You probably gotta do them 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we're running out of time, brother. We're running out of that moment. Is anyone you want to give shouts out to?
Man, Dave Ramsey, you know,
Ramsey,
716,
Mr. Everything.
Mr. Everything, Buffalo, New York. You know, my lady birthday today. Happy birthday to my
Happy
lady
birthday,
today.
Queen.
We about to, you know, we've been turning up the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, but I, you know, shit, you know, Ramsey made it happen. People don't know Dave, but Dave make a lot happen. Dave put them videos up. Every video you see, you know, go subscribe to the page. I got another video that I just dropped after the 716 video.
Cool, I'm on it. Thank you
You
for your time, brother.
That's called Dope Moves.
Thank you for your time. Peace. I'm out.
Peace.